Hello, good afternoon. We are here to learn a very important concept in social linguistics, and that is nothing but code mixing. Code mixing and code switching are always asked for the exam of BA and MA, and sometimes the question is also asked for SETNET and PhD entrance exam also. So we are here to learn very important concept in social linguistics, that is nothing but code mixing. So you know that what is a code mixing. So in code mixing, we see that is the code mixing and code switching are two aspects of the language when these two concepts arise as a due to the bilingualism and multilingualism. And so in bilingual or in multilingual situations, such kind of the occurrence occurs, and so that is nothing but the code mixing. This is one of the concept in social linguistics. So actually what is code mixing? So code mixing is nothing but that is when a speaker or we can say that is when a speaker uses one language and mixes with words and phrases of another language, it is called code mixing. It is called a kind of code mixing. Means when a speaker uses one language and mixes with words and phrases of another language, it is called a code mixing. For example, see here the conversation between Sanjay and Vijay. For example, Sanjay says, I have a hazar problems. And Sanjay says, टेंशन काय को लेता है. So see this conversation between Sanjay and Vijay. So this is called a code mixing. In code mixing, we know that so there is conversation between Sanjay and Vijay. In code mixing, we have it is kind of the linguistic cocktail. That Sanjay uses English language, but he uses one word from Marathi, that is hazar. And Vijay uses Hindi language, but he uses one word from English language. So that is called the code mixing. So Sanjay's one word hazar can attract your attention. Instead of saying I have 1,000 problems, Sanjay says I have hazar problem. And Vijay, instead of saying instead of using another Hindi word, he uses English word. So this is called a code mixing. It is also called, it is a kind of linguistic cocktail. It is kind of linguistic cocktail. Means in bilingual or multilingual situations, speaker try to balance two languages, and that time he uses such kind of expressions. Or sometimes when any actress or when any actor or when any sports person is being interviewed, that time it seems that he has not properly decided what to speak in Hindi or what to speak in English or what to speak in Marathi. For example, when an actress was being interviewed, that time she says, you know, बचपन में मैं लंदन को चले गई. उसके बाद इंडिया मुझे बहुत आकर्षित करने लगा. एंड यू नो दैट आई हैव कंप्लीटेड माई ग्रेजुएशन फ्रॉम ऑक्सफोर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी. क्या मजा इसमें, यू नो. सो such kind of expression is known as a code mixing. So in code mixing also, there is a blending of languages. There is a blending of languages, or a speaker, we can say that is a speaker tries to balance two languages against each other in bilingual or multilingual situations. Bilingual or multilingual. और फॉर एग्जाम्पल, कल बाजार में आई सॉ काजल. So here some words are used from Hindi and some words from English. This is known as a cocktail. There are so many examples of this kind. For example, this is one more example. Second example, he was seeing a tamasha. So here you know that he was seeing a tamasha. The tamasha word is different. In kal bazaar mein I saw a kajol. Kal bazaar mein he was seeing a tamasha. और स्कूल चले हम science. So these are known as these examples. See the example of code mixing. That is the one language, one word from another language and one word from that language. So this is known as a code mixing. I think this is a very simple term. You might have understood well. Thank you.